So I've been a Mac user for the better part of a decade. I've had my fair share of Apple products, iPhones, iPads, iMac, you get the picture. Even today, I still use an iPhone and an iPad for the majority of my daily tasks, and still use my MacBook Pro as a word processor. But for more complex and increasingly creative tasks, I've been shifted over to a new laptop. It's a Windows machine, and I'm not sure how I feel about it. Just about 6 months ago, I realized that my year-old MacBook Pro, the one with the butterfly keys, was starting to lag far behind the content I was creating. No matter if it was a headshot session shot on my D800 or 4K footage from my GH4, everything moved more slowly than I would have liked. This put me in the market for a new laptop, and after a failed attempt at keeping a Dell XPS 15, I landed on this, a 15-inch Razer. For the most part, the Razer has worked out well for what I need. It's not a top-spec computer, but it's no slouch either. My biggest gripe is with Windows, and in particular, Adobe's Creative Suite. Up until 2 months ago, Premiere Pro was my editing software of choice, mostly out of convenience. But recently, I've made the switch to DaVinci Resolve. The transition away from Premiere was all because of regular crashing, and a seemingly constant transition to Windows' famous blue screen. I spent days discussing the issue with Adobe, and every time we seemed to get it figured out, the same problems would start all over again. I'm about a month into full-time editing with DaVinci Resolve, first with 16 beta, and now with the full version, and I'm happy to have made the switch. I haven't had the same blue screen issues as with Premiere, so it's made me content with my laptop. Even still, the beauty of Apple's ecosystem has me waiting for a desktop that can truly thrive through the creative work I do. At the end of the day, my Windows experience has been lackluster, and it's hard for me to determine if that was because of Windows or Adobe.